I read this piece that she wrote, the personal is political and the political is personal. Like that just hit me really strong, because I think when it comes to trauma, and then if you add, when it comes to all these levels of trauma, you know, historical, intergenerational, cultural, you know, the traumas of, you know, people that have run immigration, all of that stuff, like how do you really separate, you know, what is personal and what is political? So that's what I meant when I said that. I didn't mean about getting people to go campaign. Like we don't do that. Like any views are welcome. And, you know, I know too that people, trauma survivors have sometimes identify with people that others would consider oppressors. And so that's really good when people are open about whatever their views are. But I meant more about like being able to see the impact of the culture and of who's making decisions and how, and what the power differentials are, you know, who has the power, who has the privilege. That's more what I mean by political. And then that, of course, all of that shows up in institutions as well. And if we see that and can shift to the best of our ability, that's what I mean by transforming, you know, to anti-racist, multicultural institution, you know, that makes space for us to see ourselves as a microcosm of a larger world, and us to be different, you know, not only us, there's lots of institutions that are transforming and that have in different ways, you know, for us to be one among them, and for us to be aware of how the place that we have in the larger world.